How's it going, everyone? In this video, we'll be going over how to assemble the Slim Gym wall-mounted functional trainer. The really cool thing about the Slim Gym is that it can be configured in a few different ways, but the one I'll be focusing on in this video will be this single tower here to my right, to your left. The reason we're focusing on this one is because when you know how to assemble one, the rest of the configurations come really easy. So once we're done with the assembly on this single tower, I'll tell you what you need to do in order to face the tower in this direction, how to combine the two, in order to have one modular station, such as this one right here, and how to attach the pull-up bar to two separate stations so you could have a setup very similar to this. If you get stuck at any point during the assembly, then there will be timestamps in the description box below this video. So with that being said, let's get started with the assembly of a single station for the Slim Gym. So that's how you assemble a single tower for the Slim Jim, but let's say you wanted to face things in the opposite direction instead. You will need to rotate 4 pieces 180 degrees. Those 4 pieces are this top horizontal beam, the middle horizontal beam, and this bottom horizontal beam, and also this one vertical beam here in the middle. You're going to follow the same exact assembly instructions, but those 4 pieces will be facing the opposite direction. If you want to create a dual station like this right behind me, then you're going to follow the same exact instructions as you would for a single tower assembly, but instead you're going to double up on that and join the 2 of these at the upright that you would see on a single tower. To give you a little bit of a better view, both towers meet here at the upright via these horizontal beams at the top, middle, and the bottom through these bolts. You're going to fasten it through the front and secure it in the back. If you wanted to set up 2 individual towers without the pull-up bar and you don't plan on ever putting the pull-up bar, then you could spread them out however far you'd like. But if you want this exact setup right here where I've got the pull-up bar attached at its furthest point, and on this side I've got 5 inches, and this side I've got 5 inches, so it's placed evenly. Between these 2 black uprights, there is 26 3/4 inches of space. You do have a little bit of room to work with where you have some additional holes on the pull-up bars spaced out 1 inch each, but if you go a little bit further than 26 3/4, then the pull-up bar will not look even. So just keep that number in mind. When it comes to the J-cups, one thing to keep in mind is that these are angled down ever so slightly. So wherever your normal squat position is on a standard upright with regular J-cups, you might have to go up 1 or 2 holes. But all you're really going to have to do, because we include the mag pins with the J-cups, is just line them up with wherever you want on the upright, put that mag pin through, and then you could use it. For the extension foot, you could put this on either the chrome upright or the black powder coat upright, but you've got 2 bolts on the end of the foot right here. You're just going to slot that through holes 1 and 2. Then from there, don't put this all the way through just yet. We're going to take our connecting plate with the curved part facing the bottom because it's meant to seat on top of here on the bottom horizontal beam. So we're just going to slide that through, make sure it lines up with our foot. After getting the plate on, you can see that I don't have that much room back here to get some bolts and washers on. So we're going to pull out just a little bit to give ourselves some room. We're going to take each washer and put them on the bolt. Then you're still going to have a little bit of room here, but take the nuts, excuse me. Then we're going to get those started on the top and on the bottom. And then as you start to tighten these more and more, you can start to feed that through. Then just get back there and hand tighten these down. Then after you got both of those on, you could go in with a wrench and fully tighten them down. That's a video on how to assemble the Slim Jim wall-mounted functional trainer in a single tower, 2 individual towers, and a dual tower connected like this. If you have any questions about assembly, then please be sure to reach out to team@fringesport.com because I know that this process can be a little bit complicated, especially since it's going straight into your wall, but hopefully this video made assembly a lot easier for you. This has been Tim with Fringe Sport. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to drop it a thumbs up. It helps us out a ton more than you think, and it's free. It's no cost to you. If you want to see any more of our videos, sub to the channel, and hopefully we'll see you in that next one.